Hi guys and welcome. So here we are, we're going to be doing the Reliable Partner level 20 quest, the Lufenia, that came with Keiss's Lost Chapter. My opinions on this one, for me with the right team is very easy. As a lot of people who play the game know, the ability to launch or chase enemies in this game can be very abused and is a broken mechanic, and makes it makes this fight really easy. Especially if you've got someone like Cloud's Burst, which I'll be using in this fight, and we'll see some good damage from that. Not the greatest, but you know, it's good. It's good. So we'll be doing that during this fight. So if you want to see how easy this fight can be, I mean, this will be a quick video because it doesn't take long. To be fair, it's probably the quickest video I've put up. So yeah, why don't you just stay tuned and we'll see the fight. Alright, see you in just a second. Okay, so here's our team. We have Keiss. I got quite lucky with Keiss when I was doing my pulls. I got the LD after 36 tickets, so yeah, the game is being nice, which is always a very handy thing to have. As I mentioned earlier, we're going in with Cloud's Burst. We will be using his burst phase during this fight, and we've also got Paladin Cecil there. So it's all synergy with teammates. And we're using Pandemonium because he increases damage during launches or chain attacks, as they're called in game. So we will get things. We'll get things going. So yeah, let's get things going, guys. So here we are. We're going in with the fight now. And yeah, as I said, this is a fairly quick fight. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, here we go. This is the fight now, and I'll just take you through what I'm doing. I say this fight is really simple. You're going to be launching a lot. You're going to be launching a lot. Since that is the orb requirement as well, is to launch. I don't know if I actually used all of my. I can't remember if I used all of my friend units, or you know what I mean, the call units. But we'll see. So I'll start off with the blade beam just to, you know, get things going, delay the enemy, all that jazz. Just so I can get some setup done. It's just quite handy that there was Cloud that starts that fight, because that makes things a bit easier. We're bringing in a Paladin Cecil friend as well, because that's going to be important during Cloud's burst phase, to maximise damage, you know. So we'll go Paladin Force. That gets Cecil's other buffs up and increases party's max brave and things like that. I always feel that's the best way to start, in my personal opinion. Other people might disagree, and that's fair. It depends on the fight. I always like to go Paladin Force, Luminous Shard, then Light Enchant, and then we can start spamming skills. Well, to each their own. To each their own. That's just what I found works best for me. I just like to have that initial buff up just to start increasing damage right from the get-go. So we'll go with hero support. We go with that attack there from Cloud. Did the finishing touch because it does AoE damage on its HP attack, and if you launch an enemy and do, you know, like split damage across the enemies, it then makes the other one launchable. So just bear that in mind, because that is an important feature when it comes to the burst phase. And that's what I was meaning earlier on about it being such a broken mechanic. It's just one that you can abuse quite heavily, and with the right team members, you could just be launching the whole fight and just do like truckloads of damage. So there we're doing split damage with Cecil's Holy Flame. Again, we're going with Cloud's EX just because it just happens to be up. And believe I go with the aerial drive on B just to try and keep the health equal, because I like to go with the whole philosophy of keeping the enemy's health as equal as the game allows me to. Obviously, certain circumstances in a fight can make that difficult, but I feel it's always a good way to approach a fight in this game, is to try and keep these enemies nice and equal in health. Plus, I think these particular enemies do aggro. If you let one die before the other. That's the only thing to really watch out in this fight, is the union, because then that moves their turns up, and it can punish you, as you just seen there. Cecil did take a bit of a nasty hit, but it was nothing to worry about. Cecil's got a lot of health, so I wasn't really too concerned about that. We go with the hero support onto Cloud. And again, we do the finish touch, that makes the other one launchable. I think it already was launchable anyway, to be fair, so it wasn't making much of a difference there. The other one was going to get launched anyway. And I do summon quite early on in this fight, I believe. I think it's really soon, actually. Go with the Sky High. That breaks that. It breaks A and also delays it. Okay, perfect. So Cecil here, I believe I used Saint's Fall on A, if I remember right. Yeah, just to try and keep the health equal. I think here's where I go for my Ice Brand, Storming Winter. Yeah. Just again, this is mostly just to churn out more damage and getting our launch in. Because now the other one is launchable as well, so we're gonna be launching him in a second. I believe I Selkie throw here. Or do I just go? Oh, I just go to Brave Attack. Because I wanted to re-brave the team. That's right, because their B's turn was coming up, and there was a couple of all attacks coming, so it's just, you know, I was a little bit scared of it, to be fair. So go with the Holy Flame. That gives us some Brave back. They do this Shake Off attack twice, which breaks both of Cloud and Cecil. So it was a little bit concerning, but nothing that wasn't manageable, because it was only B that has its turn next. A had been delayed courtesy of the Sky High from Keiss earlier on. I decided to restore some of my hero support there and go with the LD aerial drive, just to ensure that I was going to break him. Not that I thought it was an issue, because they had so much. We got so much damage going out just now because of the LD from Cecil and the light enchant. So the green aura here just means that we need to do 200,000 plus damage in a chase. So we go with the blade beam, because that just does massive damage, and it delays the enemies as well. Gives them our chance. It gives us some time to break to launch the other one, if we can. So I decide here, because I can't get enough turns to do the damage, I believe this is where I sword and... Oh no, no, I don't do it. No, I go in the Paladin Force. I believe I was considering it there, then I thought, no, this might actually be the time to do the summon, if I remember right. Or, oh no, Sky High came up. But yeah, I did go with the summon. Yeah, the thought was there. I thought, yeah, let's get the damage initially, and then we'll go with the summon, because I decided to go with the summon early. Go with the hero support, so we can get some launches done in this summon phase as well. Because since we're doing, you know, a bit of you get the max brave boost and things like that in here. So yeah, it just kind of made sense to do that. Go with Meteor Rain to do some AoE damage, make them both launchable. That takes the green aura away from A. B is also launchable. Although I just decided to attack A for some reason. Don't ask me why, I just did. So yeah, we used Saint's Fall. I think it was because of the health. I decided to do that. So with Saint's Fall, go into the chase, do the damage, 366k, nice, you know. And I go for Cross Slash here, just because that was more so to get the paralyze off, just so that there was one less enemy to worry about, really. Because it was initially at this point here where I'm thinking I'm going for the kill now. This is just what this fight's like. These guys just don't have an awful lot of health. Well, I mean they kind of do, but the launch makes it feel like they don't. I go for Sword and Sorcerer here because you'll see it manipulates my turns quite heavily. So that worked out quite nicely. I go with the Blizzard combo here as well because that will increase attack on Cecil. Not that that's a huge issue. We light enchant here to get the enchantment damage across the party. Holy Flame for AoE. Gets health back up for Cecil as well since he lost a tiny bit of health. Oh, now here I go for hero support because it's a free use, so I mean it just makes sense to do it. Just remember that hero support can't launch itself, but it sets up a launch for the character that's targeted on the enemy that's targeted. So go with the finishing touch. That makes the other one launchable now as well. So you can see how this you can see how launching can be really abused in this fight. The 46% HP on B. I just go with the Selkie Throw just to keep the health similar. And because it had a launch on it, so yeah, why not? 37k damage on that, which is nice. I think this might be where I switch out. Yeah, I switch in for the Cecil friend. I go for a bit of a different approach to this. I go with the Luminous Shard off the bat. It wouldn't be my normal way of doing that. I would normally go in with the Paladin force, but I wanted to focus on getting damage off at this point. I wanted to get the light enchant on as quickly as possible. So getting it would just mean using the Luminous Shard, then putting the light enchant on. Just because, as you can see, the brave damage coming off there isn't great. So now we go with the light enchant. Then I believe this is where I use Soul Shift. Yeah, we do this. Yeah, I'm still. I don't know if it's you guys, but I'm still noticing little graphical issues with the game. I don't know if it's related to the settings I have on my phone. I have a ROG-free gaming phone, so it might just be the screen tearing because of some of the settings I've got on it. I'll need to check that out. So hopefully that's cleaned up for next time. But it could be a bit of an issue with a bug with the game. If you guys are experiencing that as well, maybe just leave a comment and let me know that's not just me. So this is me setting up to put Cloud into burst by using Blade Beam to give him a free skill use on his finishing touch. Go Paladin Force here because that provides the Brave max Brave boost. And I believe, do I use Galvanize here? Yes, I do, because I didn't want the breaking happening. And then I hero support on B, I think. No, I went with A apparently. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about B actually. I wasn't too worried about its Brave. So yeah, I think that's kind of why I decided on that, because they have the LD effect from Keiss on as well, so they weren't going to be a huge threat because of the sap. So then yeah, here we go straight into the burst, and here we go. This is game time, boys and girls. Here we go straight away, finishing touch. And because Keiss is first in the order, that just means that during the chase he's going to provide just a little bit of a brave boost for Cecil every time that Keiss does an attack. So then I Blade Beam for the AoE damage, making A launchable again. And then I... Oh no, A isn't launchable, is it? So yeah, go with finishing touch. That makes that makes A launchable, and it was a free skill use. So yeah, you know. And then we move over to A and do a finishing touch again, making B launchable again. It's you know, it's pretty disgusting, you know. Go with the meteor rain here. I just figured this would be best for maximizing my damage output. Go with the Selkie Chase into the HP attack by Cecil. And then we finish by using the burst attack on B. So we go with Omni Slash on B. Will it kill B? Put your comments in chat now. Yeah, there we go. So we got the kill on B with the Omni Slash, which is nice. So there's not much left to this fight, as you can see. After the burst phase, this one's only got 5% health. It got an enrage, which at this point we don't care. It can enrage all at once. It's gonna die in a second. Because we're gonna do that. We're gonna use our friend Cecil here to, I think, use a Saint's Fall just to increase the Brave up as well, and then we go in for the kill. And that's a GG. So there you go, ladies and gents. That is the reliable partner Lufenia. And that is how easy that fight can be. I know I said the last one was one of the easiest ones I've ever done in terms of Lufenia fights, but this probably, I would say, is a lot easier, just because you can make stupid damage because of the chain attacks. So guys, I hope you liked that. There's the teams if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave likes, comments, subscribe, all that jazz. It would be wonderful. Thank you very much. And I'll hope to see you all again in the next video, where we will be looking at the Dimensions and Transcendence that comes with Gabran's banner. So I hope to see you then, guys. Thank you very much, and you all take care. Bye bye.